Governor, great to see you again. I have a few folks here that are going to give you an update on some things that are happening. I'm just going to briefly go over some of what your federal family is doing to support this right now, and then I'll turn it over to the state. The state's at. Right now, I think, as we saw, as we flew over, thousands of damaged homes. And our number one priority is supporting the governor and what we're going to do for the short term as well as the long term. You can see that it's more than just here, it's across the entire state. There's also impacts to schools and hospitals, to water and power. And so we're bringing in the federal family to help stabilize where needed, but also to help begin these conversations about what we're coming this side. So far on the ground, what you have from Stevens, from Albert's, that's with survival assistance teams that are out document for people, helping them get registered, but also really helping understand what their needs are. Because there's also countless numbers of voluntary organizations on the ground that also provide assistance. We have an incident management assistance team that's located in the governor's team. They helping to coordinate, making sure that it's a seamless effort between what the state is doing and that we're supporting their efforts. Some of the federal agencies that we have on the ground, we have the U.S. Department of Agriculture, the American Red Cross, the United Way on the ground. We've had Civil Air Patrol that's been doing aerial imagery, so we can use that to make the cities faster instead of having to fly on. The Department of Energy and HHS are on the ground, and again, countless volunteers. And then from recovery side, we've already mission assigned some of our federal partners to come in and start that assessment process of what is the end, what are the recovery opportunities. That includes the Department of Agriculture, the Army Corps of Engineers, so HHS and Commerce. And I think, as you say, Mr. President, you got to know when to know, and we want to play these folks in to help them figure out what it is that they need to do. And so we're going to be able to help them along that process. That's a little bit about the federal footprint. I'm going to turn it over to Deputy Director French from Mississippi Emergency Management. And I'll tell you,
Mr. President, thank you so much for really giving us hope. And that's the message I'm going to pass on to the mayor. It's hope right now. So this storm came in, just like the storm. Like it was anticipated we might have some bad weather, but all of a sudden it just turned something chaotic. He said we're going for it. So while the storm came in, it did damage to the equipment. The cover didn't take this time. And so the message that the administrators are getting out is register. So we know what the needs are. Once we determine those needs, then we can actually address those houses to get them. We've got to get the debris out of the way, because if you get the safety things out of the way, then we start cleansing out the house. So, Mayor, it's a message to you. Citizens rolling forward, all the other counties disaster, don't give up. Because got us back in the house. Thank you.
People know where to go. Recognize that. Impressions of influence, and you know how to know it. People know that what you can from it. You're not just going door to door, but going to a global file. And there's any papers to say, have you registered yet? If not, follow me. So.
And I would add to Mr. President that as they do register and we see what their needs are, like today, to see where people are staying. Many are staying with family and friends. It's not listed that they're living in their car. So we're calling them directly to let them know there's shelters that are available or what are your needs. Making that personal connection with them instead of making them figure out how to navigate their processes.
This was a elevators. Main thing. Then I thought, walk back one house, knowledge, and
Particularly this afternoon, the forecast Clayton and I were talking about earlier seems to be getting worse for later today, not better. The area in Mississippi is widening in the northwest part of our state. And looking forward to see it. We can see severe weather this evening, second week. Bad weather everywhere, but certainly severe weather. How far back, America? Yep. A couple mile and a half. Half a mile.
Excellent. Three first responders when you're ready. Just here.
Reaction to what you see so far.
It's devastating. That's all I mean. We're bringing leaving. Members will stay at home in the place and getting every extension as possible, 100% to breathing room. So it's going to get done. But the most important thing is we got to let people know there's reason for them to have walls, because this is especially people who lost somebody. We've done a bunch of these together. This is tough stuff. And the thing that really is always amazed me in all the tornadoes I've been to of late is that you have one house standing, one house from here to the wall, totally destroyed. It's but for the grace of God. But anyway, I'll be out to talk more about this.